I'm driving to the library right now, and my cassette tape is not working. I don't know really. It does this a lot. It just says tape error, and it won't spit it out. So I'm driving to the library. It's really foggy out. Very nice. It's so fun. But I keep talking to myself, and so I figured, well, I'll just talk to you guys. I drove past a street, and it's where two lanes merge into one, but basically, so instead of merging normally, the right lane just turns into like a you have to turn right lane, and it goes into a neighborhood, and I'm like, wow, I bet that's so nice for the people who live there, because I can just get on that street and go right into their like neighborhood. And the street's called Washington Street, and I was like, oh yeah, I had a friend who lived there. I'd never once visited it. I know he lived on Washington Street because he sent me like his address for like a joke or something. It was like middle school, and so I was thinking, I was like, wow, like I wonder if all through high school, because the turn is right by the high school that we went to, I wonder if he I kept thinking, I'm like, I wonder if he drove that took that turn. I wonder if he fully appreciated that how easy it would be for him to have his own turn lane to get into his neighborhood. That's gotta be so nice. And so I was just thinking about that, and I haven't talked to this person since I was a freshman. I also and I was getting so into thinking about it too, because I was like, well, I gotta look at the map, because I wonder if Washington Street goes fully through, because the middle school was a block away. And I was like, there's no way. So I was like, I've got to pull up a map. I got to find where, I've got to see if this was easy for him. Then what am I talking about? Why would I care? And so it's just okay, I'm being a little ridiculous. I recognize, why am I taking brain power, and this is what I'm thinking about. So, I don't know, but I'm just driving to the library. I've got some books on hold. I'm getting A Sign of Affection. It's a really cute manga, and I'm on volume 6, so it'll be very nice. And I don't know, I'm really excited to read it, and yeah, I love going to the library. It's pretty cool. After I go to the library, I'm going to the food bank, so I'll get some food, which is much needed, honestly. We're a little low on groceries right now, and I don't know, food bank's a big help. My mom actually, she volunteered for the food bank for a long time, and she's the one who told me to start getting food from there, because she had a lot of food. They would work with food all the time, they accept donations, but they were getting too much to where it was expiring farther than they can use it, because the food bank gives a lot of expired food, but it's things are good a day after, you're gonna live. It's not horrible quality or anything like that, but she just had to throw away so much food. She's like, hey, honestly, even I know you don't financially need it right now, but if you it's not taking food from anyone else if you go to your food bank. And I thought that was that's really good to know, because a lot of people think that way. My sister thinks that way. I'm like, dude, no, you should go. Mom volunteered there. I'm surprised she hasn't given you this speech, because it's actually so helpful. And I don't know, it's cool. So I'm gonna go there today. It's only my 3rd time going. I only go about once a month, because that's just how often I really need to. And I think the quality of some of their stuff isn't amazing, but it's still free shit, all right? And it goes to good use. So, and because I never spend money on any sweets or treats ever, really. Occasionally I'll buy some ice cream, because I love ice cream. I'm a sucker for ice cream. But I just don't buy any sweets or treats. The only time I get to have a sweet treat is when I go to the food bank, or with my boyfriend. He'll get me a Mounds bar from the gas station all the time. It's really sweet, very nice, a little unhealthy, but it's very nice of him, and I do enjoy that. So I get a Mounds bar now and then, but I don't buy sweet treats very often for myself. I stick to not even Pop-Tarts, not even things you would think of as a sweet treat. I just I buy ingredients. When I go to the store, all I ever buy is apples, baby carrots, oranges. I've been eating oranges all the time. I eat an orange a day, 2 a day sometimes, 3. I ate 3, not yesterday, but the day before. They're just so good. Those little baby oranges, they're fucking awesome. And I don't know, I've been going through an orange phase, but I only buy fruits, vegetables. I'll get a gallon of milk, and some Greek yogurt, or I actually just got this, it's always non-fat. I always buy non-fat. Every now and then I'll splurge. So if you don't know the way that milk fats work, normal milk, whole milk, is about 3.5% fat, And so 2% is just like a little down for that. It's not like 2% versus 100% milk fat, you know? So when you buy 2% milk, you're not actually getting a whole lot less fat, but it is 1.5%. It's a big deal if you're like, if that matters to you, if you still want some fat, because it does have a different taste. A little. I think, I don't know, I think I drink skim milk all the time, the 0%, my dad calls it blue milk, even though the blue caps are for 1%. Purple is for non-fat. But, so I'd always buy skim milk, but every now and then I'll buy whole milk as a treat. You know, it's like extra good. It tastes like, you got that full fat. Oh my god, it's nice. But it's still not a big difference, but the way that, so that's like the normal amount of fat is whole milk, and so you're just getting whole milk. Non-fat, they take out the fat. So there's a little processing there, you know, it is what it is, but yeah, if you're concerned about cholesterol or just don't want unhealthy fats, you're good. You're good. Someone just pulled out in front of me, but like I got nowhere to be anytime soon, so you know, take your time to speed up. I love giving thumbs up to people whenever they do something bad on the road. I give them a thumbs down and I boo at them. It's so fun. It's a little more fun than flipping them off. But if you don't know how milks work, milk works by the percentage of fat. So whole milk is whole milk. Non-fat, they take out all the fat. The percentage milks are actually, they add back in the fat. So if you buy 2% milk, they take out all the fat and then add back in 2% of fat, which is weird. I don't know, that's just kind of weird to me. So I never buy percentage milks. I only buy whole or skim. Because normal whole milk, 3.5%. That's just normal. That's the amount of fat. I don't know, so that's all I ever buy. And so whenever I'm trying to gain weight right now, and so I'm probably gonna buy some whole milk just because it'll add to my calorie count, because I'm just not eating enough in a day. I'm really struggling with that. I'm not gaining any weight and I need to. I'm not underweight right now. I'm currently like maybe 2 pounds away from being like clinically underweight. I'm at the library. Let's go. This is my turn. Oh my gosh, we're here. And I don't know. I struggle to eat. I mean, lunch is my worst enemy because I wake up and I'm hungry. I eat breakfast. I eat an orange and then I don't know, I have like eggs, something after, much later, because I eat an orange, I stay in bed and I draw, and when I'm done drawing, I'll just go eat breakfast. But lunch, I forget about completely. It's gone. I'll eat dinner, maybe like 5. I eat a pretty early dinner because I didn't have lunch. I end up eating early. And then my boyfriend, he goes to bed at, I don't know, 8 sometimes, because he wakes up like so early in the morning to go to work. Like, I mean like 3 in the morning to go to work, waking up. That's nuts. So that sucks for him. Wow, it's actually kind of packed today. Let me see a spot. Okay, I'm actually gonna go in and like I have them all on hold. I have like 4 volumes on hold, so I'm just gonna go. Ooh, I can pull through. Yeah, pull through a spot. What? Dude, the spots without the donkey thingy, you know, where you can actually pull through. I love that. I might be a woman driver, but I'm not terrible. Oh, it just makes it easier for me. I can't back in for the life of me. I mean, parking was the hardest thing for me to learn. That and getting used to sensitive brakes, because that was hard, but just because I don't use my feet that way very often. But anyway, I am gonna go in. I'm gonna pick up my holds, my books on hold, and then I'm also going to just look around, see if there's anything that catches my eye while I'm here, because it's kind of the library closest to my house is closed down right now for remodeling, which is so sad. I mean, it was like an old building, like the 1900s brick building, and now it's gonna turn into some shit like this. Look how like, it's so foggy. I'm so shaky. I'm sorry. I had a lot of coffee, but it's so like just the cement, the no character brutalism. It's gross. I don't like it. I like the old brick, the architecture you can appreciate. And I don't know, they're tearing that down and placing it with shit like that, so whatever. But I gotta drive out of my way to go to this one, and it's still worth it. I mean, if you guys don't go to the library, go to the library, dude. You can get so many movies. Like, why pay? I don't pay for Netflix, Hulu, or Crunchyroll even, because I watch anime a lot, and they have like such a wide selection on anime films. They have every anime film. I live in Idaho, and they have every anime film I could ever watch. They also have a lot of full series. Like I got all of Nichijou, watched all of that. Super cute. I don't know, it's so fun. So if you haven't taken advantage of your local library, I suggest you do so, because you'll never have to pay for a subscription again. I mean, they have everything. So anyway, even if also I want to add, if they don't have what you're looking for at your library, they'll ship it in from another library in the district. That's the coolest thing ever. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go in. I got all my books already. I had to pee. Dude, this restroom's so nice. They have so many rooms. What? Like, isn't it this? Wow. You can even, it shows on the outside when someone's in here, because they just have a bunch of individual ones. There's no stalls to deal with. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Wow. All right, here's the haul. So we have all the signs of affection that I only got 4 to start out with, so I'm on 6, 7. Is it 6, 7, 8, 9? And then I also found these that I also checked out, because isn't that so cute? Oh my god. And then so dark, so I have lots of cute stuff to read. And then Junji Ito, so it gives me a variety. I can switch things up, but I'm so out of breath. Why? Anyway, off to the food bank now, and so the bathroom was great, very nice bathroom, but it had one of those like the automatic sensor things to turn on the water, and I burned the fuck out of my hand the other day. Hold on. It hurts so bad, and so like any amount of heat, just painful, so that since it's automatic, it doesn't have like a adjuster for the temperature, so that I accidentally hit it and it hurt. The warm water, not pleasant, but I burned it because I was already having a bad day, and normally I don't cry from physical pain. I cried maybe for like an hour after I burned my hand. I was just already having a bad time, so I was just really extra fed up with life, and I just couldn't do it. So I was pouring myself a nice hot cup of coffee, and I don't know how, I just poured it all over my hand. All over. So I gave up, man. It was a terrible. I laid in bed and I drew for the next 3 hours. And I was like, okay, I just gotta zone out on something. And I felt better afterward. My boyfriend was really helpful too, and he was very sweet and kind. And it was a rough day yesterday. It was just such a rough day. So now I have a massive burn on my hand, and it kind of hurts. Let's get out of here to the food bank. I require sustenance. I'm really hungry, actually. I gotta eat. I guess I haven't ate. I had 1 orange and 2 cups of coffee, which is definitely why I'm so shaky, because I'm so shaky. I'm not having it, man. Anyway, so doing all the art stuff is going well. It's been very fun, and I'm just kind of worried. Okay, that was a really like weird area of the parking lot I had to maneuver around, but I'm having fun drawing. I'm really enjoying drawing. Like, it's awesome. I love drawing. I love art. But when it comes to actually like posting on the account and I don't know, trying to do that, I just get so sad, so disappointed, because it's staring me right in the face. I have like 6 followers right now, and one of them is me. So, and I don't know, I don't know how to do it. I'm not for marketing, I'm for art. I just want to draw. And how do I market myself? How do I put myself out there? And that's already something I'm bad at. I have 0 friends right now. So, I can't even communicate. Oh my god, I can't speak, okay? But I also can't communicate with the people who are even around me. I mean, it's not really a, like, communication skill issue. I guess it's just a matter of, like, I am not friends with anyone. I don't know how. I don't know how to become friends with someone. Anyway, that's not the issue, though. The issue here, because I like being alone, but the issue here is I don't know how to market my account. Art has become something of marketing, and I don't really have a niche that I can draw for. So I've got to find that. I don't know, something that I like to do, I can do, and that's like I don't know, I have to find a community. And I don't know how. I mean, I've only ever used Instagram. I don't have any social media at all, other than Instagram and YouTube, I guess, but that's not social media. So I don't know where to start. I made a Twitter account. I hate Twitter. I've never, or X. So I posted there, and I was just like, well, at least I have the name. At least that username is mine, Lilia Coyote, which just means Lilia the Frog. Pretty cool. Something like that, that's the gist. So I have that. I got DeviantArt, so I have that, which is really confusing to use. But I know if I get like acquainted with that, the website, they don't have an app, really. But if I get acquainted with the website, I think I'd be better able to use it because it looks like it actually has like good potential. I mean, it's meant for art, so that's awesome. It's a popo. It'd be cool. Okay. Cybertruck going by me. Look at that fucking thing. Fucking ugly. Anyway, I'm hungry, and I'm kind of out of talking. I'm tired of it. I'm gonna see if I can fix my cassette. Oh, I gotta turn on my fog lights. Yeah, they're on. I gotta fix this. Oh, well, hey, what do you know? When I try it, it works. I'm listening to, I got this, Mac DeMarco, Dog Days demos. Dude, it's so good. So good. So I've been listening to that. Very nice. Anyway, I'm gonna take off for today. Get the food from the food bank. Chillin'. Fucking grilling. Alright, bye. Hey, I'm actually back. I really like this song. Banger. But I wanted to ask something, if anyone knows, okay? Because I don't fucking get it. I need someone to explain to me why people respond to traffic lights the way they do. Because I just don't get it. Alright, at a green light, if everybody at a green light, alright, when they're waiting at a red light, line of cars like I am right now, I'm waiting at a red light. When the light turns green, if everyone took their foot off the gas, if everyone, while we're waiting at a red light, if everyone took their foot off the brake when the light turned green, everyone should be moving forward at the exact same time, alright? Granted, you got time to speed up, you gotta measure your following distance safely and stuff like that, but why can't we all just idle forward, alright? Because the people in the back can idle forward for a little while everyone else creeps up to speed and shit up front, gets the distance, alright? So why is it that I'm stuck sitting at a green light, not moving? Explain that to me! I just don't get it. Why? Because if everyone was paying attention, obviously you have people on their fucking phone not paying attention. I'm paying attention at least. I'm paying attention to the road. But if people are paying attention, see the light turn green, why don't they take their foot off the brake and put it on the gas, alright? Especially the people in front. Why? So if everybody were to just see a green light, take their foot off the brake, bare minimum, we would all go forward at the same time. We would all move forward, okay? And I get that cars idle at different speeds, alright? If I'm catching up to someone, you slow down a little, alright? But if everyone has a decent distance, that shouldn't even be a problem, alright? We should just be getting up and going, alright? I don't understand it. I don't, because it's not a problem with the traffic light, alright? That's not a problem with, the light patterns or anything like that. It's just everywhere I go. Why is it that it's happening? It doesn't actually make sense. But just go at a green light. That's simple. So I don't know if anyone knows the reasoning behind that. Please enlighten me. Give me a hint. I'm gonna hang out a little more because I just don't have anything to do right now. At least when we're stopped, I can get on my phone, write in my diary a little. Which also, I finally got, last year's report. I wrote a lot, everything like that. That was good. I've been keeping up pretty well this year. I don't know, I let it go a couple days without writing, and so I gotta catch up the days and stuff, because I've written in the same app that I use for a diary for 6 years now. So I have 6 years of entries. It's 2,000 something, alright? That's kind of nuts. So I'm just gonna work on that while I'm actually parked and waiting in line, but I can't miss my turn, so I gotta go. Okay, I beat the rush. Nothing to worry about. I'm 4th in line. let's go. I've never seen it not this busy, so I'm actually straight chilling for today. The rest of the day, I'm just playing Sims. I've had a really fun time playing Sims lately. I just pirated, don't tell anyone, I just pirated all the DLC. I found out how, even though the unlocker, it took 4 hours, okay? So the Sims 4 updater that, like, keeps all your, like, pirated packs updated to the game, they shut it down. The creator was like, it was a big story, but they were pissed at everyone for abusing it, and ungrateful bastards. So, but they left, the person who created that tool left up a different tool where you can manually, like, get packs, and then you have to, like, go in and unlock them, and then, like, add them into certain files and, like, download something to crack open a Sims file that's locked. And I found out how to do that. It took like 4 hours, but so I have all the DLC, which I've already spent so much money on. I'm already, like, I'm already out probably like $400 just from Sims games. So I think I paid my fair share. I mean, all the DLC together is like $1,000. That's unreasonable for a game. So if you want to know how to pirate Sims stuff, I'm your guy. Local only, because I don't think I could communicate that over anything else. Anyway, so I'm gonna play a lot of that. I've been playing a lot of Sims, watching movies, been going through a Jake Gyllenhaal phase, so I've listened to a lot of Jake Gyllenhaal lately. That's crazy. I'm listening to this, but I watched. Anyway, you get it. So I've been watching a lot of movies that he's in, and I watched Nightcrawler last night. It was good. It was really good. I like the kind of movies, the dark, weird, eerie atmosphere. The plot's not like spelled out, but you gotta watch it unfold. I love it. It was great. It was magnificent. So I'll probably watch a movie tonight, play Sims, draw a little. I'll cook. Probably whatever I get from the food bank. I kind of just play it by ear on these days. I made tacos the other day. I have tons of meat, so I'm trying. I'm trying to gain the weight, get the protein gains. I'm trying, but anyway. So I'm gonna get some food. We'll see how it all goes, but the rest of the day, it'll be fine. I'm hoping nothing happens. I have someone from Facebook Marketplace coming to buy something, so it'll be chill. Easy day. I hope everyone else has a great day, an easy day. Take care of yourself, do something nice, eat an orange, find the fruit or vegetable you love, and it's magnificent, to be honest. Also, as a little footnote, is that if anyone decides to go to the food bank, sorry, I left my music up. If anyone does decide to go to the food bank, your local food bank, which you should, I would recommend it. This is about what you'll get. I haven't looked at it yet, but it looks like a decent amount of food. I mean, it's pretty good. Sorry, it's a little messy back there, but that's about what you can expect to get. It's just like a nice bundle of food. I only registered for me as like one person. However, since I live with my boyfriend, I could have done 2. It was like a household. I mean, it's up to you. So twice a month I'm allowed to go get food, and that's about how much they give me. So it's nice. I'll probably start doing that more often because it helps with the grocery bill since I do all the grocery shopping. But I would recommend you consider it. I'd also recommend you consider the library. Don't give in to big grocery. Don't give in to big subscription, you know? Find the ways around it. And I think the library and the food bank is like a great opportunity. I mean, that's our tax dollars at work. You should take advantage of it. I mean, it's us who are paying for the library. It's us who pay for these books anyway. And so take advantage of it, use it, read them, go check out some movies. I used to rent PS3 and Wii games from there, and they have a lot of modern games there. So if you're interested in playing games, trying something new, and you don't want to buy it, go to the library. It's a great opportunity. Anyway, I'm just about home. Just finally did that last intersection, the line. I think I had to wait 3 light cycles. It took so long, but anyway, take care, everyone. I'm kind of horrible at ending things, so I know I've tried a lot of times. I always end up having more to say. I'm a yapper. I just don't yap a lot, so even so, I have way more to say. But I gotta go. I really gotta go because I gotta maneuver in here. All right, bye.